Now you're probably familiar with this mic because this mic is ubiquitous on YouTube. And if you listen to any podcasts, a lot of podcasters use this microphone as well. It's a professional grade microphone made by Blue. Now I'm trying to up my game here on YouTube, so that's why I bought it for my channel here. So, what do we have here in the box? The first thing out of the gate is we have a USB cord. And that's going to attach this mic to the computer that you're going to be recording off of. So this is a long cord. I don't know how long it is. Let's see how long it is. As you can see, it's quite a long USB cord. It's got a regular USB on one end and a mini USB on the other. I would say that this is about an 8-foot cord. So that gives you a lot of distance between your laptop. In my case, it's going to be a desktop and the mic itself. So I really won't need it this long, but it's good to have in case I do want to take it on the road or something like that. So that's the microphone cord itself. And this is going to be the microphone itself, so let's get this out of the box. I'm just going to have to tip it here. And you've got some styrofoam in here. And you have what appears to be documentation here. And here is the mic. And this does have some heft to it. So here we go. Let's get this out of here. And as you can see, it's a good sized microphone. And like I said, it has heft to it. The base has a lot of heft to it. And you have these rubberized areas here, or foam feet, 3 areas here, where it will dampen any potential, vibration or anything like that. That's basically the reason why you want to have a very hefty mic like that, or a very hefty mic stand. It's all made out of aluminum, the entire mic stand. This is the only part that pivots here, and this is where you can adjust it here and tighten it down on the sides, and you can point it in the direction that you want. It's a very cool looking microphone in my opinion, as you can see there in its extended glory there. Like I said before, you've probably seen something like this before if you've watched anything on YouTube. And the sound on this is of a professional grade at a decent price. And again, that's what I want to use here on my channel to kind of up my game here on YouTube. Now you can detach this microphone itself from the base. If you unscrew this, you can pull this center area out, which is basically the microphone itself, and you can attach it in different ways. You have a way to attach this. Let's put it this way. You have a way to attach this to a boom, and from what I understand, it's a proprietary boom. On the bottom, you also have your USB connection here, and you have a headphone jack here if you want to attach a headphone to it. Up front here, you have your volume knob. I've heard some people complain about the volume knob because the volume knob is plastic. Everything else is that aluminum construction, but I don't think I'll have any problems with the volume knob. I'm going to be only using it for, to set the levels, and that's it. It probably won't get a whole lot of use because once the levels are set, you're pretty much set. I'm not going to be somebody who's going to be taking this on the road at this point, so I think I'm going to be good there. You have a mute button here, and let's see if you can hear that. It's sort of a toggle button. It's not something that clicks in or out. It's just something that you press and it will register. Now on the back here you have a couple of other knobs. You have your gain knob here, again all plastic, and then back here you have your different settings on here. And these settings, there's 4 different settings, and it allows you to direct where the microphone is picking up sound. As you can see, this is a 360-degree microphone, and you can adjust the setting on here to optimize where you're going to be recording the sound from. For instance, if you're going to be having people sitting around this microphone, you'd want to have the 360-degree microphone setting on. If you're just sitting in one direction from this microphone, you'd want to have it pointed in that direction. And there are other settings in between that. So let's take a look at some of the settings here. Now the first setting, I don't know if you can see it there, but it shows two conjoined circles there. And that is the stereo setting. And that's basically going to give you sound from both sides, as you would imagine, stereo-wise. So if you spoke more into the, well, this microphone's turned around. This is the back of the mic, and the other side is the front, but we're going to go from the back. But this would be considered the right side here. And if you would be speaking from this end, if you spoke more from the right side of it, you would get sound recorded more on the right side, and likewise on the left side over here. The next selection here is the omnidirectional setting, and it's basically just a circle there. And that's going to record sound from all the directions around the microphone. So that would be good if you're in a situation where you have different sources of audio coming from different directions. The next selection here is the cardioid, and that's probably what I'm going to be using the most, and that's going to pick up sound from the front of the mic. Again, this is the back of the mic, so the front of the mic is here, and that's good for voiceovers and stuff like that, and that's mostly what I'm going to be using this for, at least to begin with. The last setting here is the bidirectional, and that would be if you have two people or two sources of audio coming from two separate ends of the microphone. So one from the back and one from the front, and you're going to be able to pick up the audio from both of those directions. Now all of that microphone ability is in here, and that's a tri-capsule array of sensors under the mesh here. So let's take another look at the bottom of the microphone here, and you'll see that headphone jack that I pointed out earlier. They say it's a zero latency headphone output. So that's going to allow you to hear what the microphone is picking up. And it'll give you a better idea of the audio quality of what you're recording. Of course, this mount point here is threaded, so you would screw the mount, the optional mount, if you did purchase one, into there. I'm going to be using this mount. I think it's going to be perfect for what I need at this point. So back to what is considered the front of the microphone, you have the controls that you, as the person doing the recordings, would be most interested in, because the stuff on the back you would set ahead of time. The mute button actually has a light on it here, at least that's what it said in the instructions. So you'll know when it's muted and when it's not muted. Of course, you have your blue logo there, and that of course is the company that manufactures this microphone. So that's going to do it for this video, and you're actually going to see the results of this microphone in future videos if you haven't already heard it already. I think the first video I'm going to do with the voiceover on this microphone will be my how to set up your own DVR. Now, I've done several DVR videos in the past, but this will be pretty much my knowledge base for that topic. So again, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you'd like to help out this channel, you can give me a thumbs up. You can favorite this video. You can share this video on your favorite social media. You could leave me a tip on my YouTube page, or you can actually join my Patreon, all of which would be greatly appreciated. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.